In Lab Station 3 of the Evidence for Evolution Lab. In Lab Station 3, you are going to be looking at amino acids. If you remember talking about amino acids, it's probably because we've talked about them before when we were talking about protein synthesis. We've talked about the central dogma, which says that DNA is a molecule found in the nucleus of a cell for eukaryotes that contains all of our genetic information, but DNA itself cannot leave the nucleus, so it must be transcribed into RNA, and then RNA gets translated into a protein. But the building blocks of a protein are amino acids. So if you need to look into what all these other terms mean within the directions here, again, go ahead to the front of your packet and look at the mini glossary that is here and find those terms and try to gain a better understanding for them. What you're going to be doing in this station is you're going to be comparing the amino acid sequence of humans to primates, monkeys, horses, and kangaroos. And you're going to go through and you're going to try to identify those differences. So for example, humans here is threonine, and so is primate A, primate B. Monkeys are different, horses are different, kangaroos are different. Then you go leucine, they're all leucine, serine, they're all serine, guanine, they're all guanine. Okay, you're going to look for these differences, and obviously organisms that have more similarities are more closely related to one another, and those that have more differences are going to be less related to a human. So we are comparing all of these organisms to the human. So use the human kind of as your model that you're comparing everything else to. In this part of the station, we are again looking at amino acids. We are looking at amino acids for something called cytochrome C. Cytochrome C is a protein that's found in your mitochondria, but it's something that we found a lot of organisms have a lot of similarities in their genetic codes for. And obviously those similarities again mean that they're relatively closely related. And what you're going to do here is put all of these organisms in order from most similar to least similar here and list their number of differences here. Lastly, you're going to use both of those pages to go ahead and describe how amino acid sequence and comparing genetic codes can be used to support evolution and give evidence for the theory of evolution. Come up with a claim that is complete, that is detailed, that uses keywords, come up with evidence, and give me a good reason why DNA and amino acid sequences can be used to support the evolutionary theory.